The first step, I'll focus mainly on the US 5-cent coin, as it's the most well-known, but also touch on other countries' versions briefly for a broader scope. The 5-cent coin, commonly called a nickel in the United States, is an essential part of everyday currency. Its story reflects economic needs, cultural shifts, and technological advances in minting coins. This script traces the history of the 5-cent coin, the geographical variations, and the factors that influence whether such coins remain in circulation or become collector's items. The concept of the 5-cent denomination dates back to colonial America, where small coins were necessary for everyday transactions. Before the U.S. established its own coinage, various foreign coins circulated, including Spanish reals, pieces of 8, often divided into smaller parts for small purchases. The first official 5-cent coin issued by the United States was a half-dime, pronounced deem, in 1792. This coin was made of silver and weighed approximately 2.67 grams. The half-dime was essentially the ancestor of the modern nickel. The first true nickel coin, named after its composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel, was introduced in 1866, right after the Civil War. It was called the shield nickel because of the shield design on the obverse front. Composition: copper-nickel alloy, more durable and less expensive than silver. Significance: this was the first coin to use a copper-nickel composition, and the first 5-cent coin not made of silver. Geography: used exclusively in the U.S. The Liberty Head or V nickel featured a left-facing profile of Lady Liberty and the Roman numeral V on the reverse to denote 5 cents. Early 1883 nickels lacked the word cents, causing confusion and some fraud. People gold-plating nickels to pass as $5 gold coins. Later in 1883, cents was added to prevent fraud. One of the most iconic American nickels, featuring an American bison on the reverse and a Native American chief on the obverse, designed by James Earl Fraser, celebrates American heritage and the West, features Thomas Jefferson's portrait. The design has undergone minor changes, but largely remains the same. In 2004 and 2005, special designs commemorated the Lewis and Clark expedition. The nickel is a staple of U.S. currency, minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Circulation remains robust, but has seen declines due to digital payments. The Canadian 5-cent coin, also called a nickel, features a beaver on the reverse. Canada has produced nickels since 1922. Some variations include special commemoratives and changes in composition during wartime. Many countries have had 5-cent coins, often called nickels, due to their similar size and value. Australia, New Zealand, and some Caribbean countries have 5-cent coins, often smaller than the U.S. nickel. The nickel is widely used for everyday transactions, vending machines, parking meters, and small purchases. Durable metal composition ensures a long life in circulation. However, the rise of cashless payments and inflation, reducing the nickel's buying power, has impacted usage. Uncirculated coins are coins never used in daily commerce, often kept as collector's items or for investment. MNNT produces special uncirculated sets for collectors. Some rare nickels, like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, only 5 known, are incredibly valuable and never circulated. Error coins, or those with limited mintages, tend to be uncirculated and highly prized. The nickel plays a critical role in small transactions, especially in cash economies. Debates continue about eliminating the nickel due to production costs, sometimes exceeding face value. The coin's material cost and minting cost have fluctuated over time. Designs on nickels often symbolize American values, history, and nature. Collectors prize certain designs as cultural artifacts. The shift toward digital payments and inflation challenges the nickel's relevance. Some advocate for the nickel's discontinuation. Others argue for redesigns to maintain interest and circulation. Newer technologies in minting can lower production costs. The 5-cent coin, especially the American nickel, represents much more than just a small denomination in currency. Its evolution mirrors historical shifts, technological advances, and cultural values. Whether in circulation or preserved as an uncirculated collector's item, the nickel continues to hold an important place in numismatics and everyday life. If you'd like, I can also prepare a more concise summary or focus on particular era or country for the 5-cent coin. Would you prefer that?